How you doing, everyone out there?
It's the Funky Monkey Podcast. It's Friday, August 7th. Actually, it's fucking. Oh, jeez. It's actually Wednesday, August 19th. I'm just recording it on Wednesday, August 19th, but the date on it will be Friday, August 7th, 2015. 2015. 2015er. 649. Did I hear a niner in there? Were you calling from a walkie-talkie? No, it was cordless. Didn't you know? Oh, Jesus, that's got to be you. Or no, oh, God. That's gotta be you. Yeah. Did you hear I graduated? Richard? Yeah, it only took me just shy under a decade. Congratulations. Yeah. A lot of people go to school for 9 years. Yeah, they do. They're called doctors. Wow. That's gotta be you. He's got the fucking garbage bag with all the duct tape around it. Fucking hilarious. I was watching that Horrible Bosses the other night, man. That shit's hilarious when they're on the walkie-talkies. And he's like, don't use my name. He's like, why? What's the problem? He's like, somebody could be on this frequency. And it is kind of like, you know, a good thing to not use your real name, but he's on this walkie-talkie. It's a Dora the Explorer. You're on a $10 walkie-talkie out of an open pantry Quickie Mart thing. And you're like, somebody could be on this frequency. Don't use my real name. And they say his name. They're like, oh, there it is again. Oh, and there's the last name. Great job. Well, this podcast is supposed to be my special edition. Friday, August 7th, 2015. Flip Out Friday. Freak out! Freaking out, man! I'm freaking out, man. Schnozberries. These schnozberries taste like schnozberries. He's like licking the back of the police squad plastic glass thing. Yeah, freaking out, man. Man. That part of the beginning of that movie right there when they pull them over and then they take off, dude, that shit is hilarious, dude. Like, oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing. Dude, I'm so far behind. I'm a couple podcasts behind here. As you guys, anybody that has been listening to these since the beginning, you would know, hey, he's behind. Happens. Quite often. Actually. And I'm going to go off the rails here real fast. I just like to ask anybody out there. I wasn't planning on recording this right now. I'm not really in the mood. I'm kind of like pissy. You know, I'll tell you right now. I'm not in a great mood, people. Not the happiest camper. But I got a question for you. And this goes out to all my married and taken fellas. The guys that are off the market. I'm off the market. I'm off the market. I'm off the market, Anybody that's off the market, do you get mad at your woman? Does your woman get mad at you? Is there trouble in paradise? Is there trouble in paradise? Is there trouble, Jenny? I hope so. I hope there's trouble. Not really. I don't want there to be trouble. Why would you say that? Why would you want there to be trouble upon these good folks? That's rude, I tell you. I'll say. ADD. It's a killer. Really. Where was I? Jesus. Man, I need some fucking medication. I'll tell you that right now. I'm on medication. Yeah, well, it's not working. You know how many times a week I get people asking me, are you on medication? And I tell them every single time, like, yeah, I am. No, actually, no. A lot of people actually say, like, I think you need medication. They'll say, I think you need medication, or they'll just be like, you need meds, or you need medication. And I'll be like, I am on medication, and they'll be like, well, it's not working. And I'll be like, well, I know, but I'm a state fucking assistance here, and I can't get no fucking good fucking health care. You want to spend the next 40 hours calling every psychologist or psychiatrist or fuck? Because they're different. You call them and you make an appointment, but if all they tell you is, oh, we're 4 months out, I'll tell you what. Just find a guy that's like can get me in the next 3 weeks, all right? And call me back in 5 days and tell me like, well, that was a waste of my time because there's no one. I'll be like, yeah. So now let me ask you this, genius. At least I'm on something, right? It might not be what I need, but at least I'm on some sort of medication. I won't go shoot up nobody. I won't shoot up anything. And I was gonna say all these buildings. I won't even say it. People need to be on their medications. I'm just not crazy like that, there's just no way I could ever, I don't know, I think some people are just nuts. And then there's those people that are like, maybe absolutely 100% normal, maybe they're kind of like on the fritz, but something breaks, like their psyche, Something in their psyche breaks and they snap and they lose it. And they, I don't know. Right? Isn't that how it works? Well, hey, how you guys doing? You guys okay out there? You're not going to snap, are you? Hey, you going to snap? You going to snap, crackle, and pop? I'll snap right now. Snap, crackle, and pop. Baby. I got all this shit written down, dude. I got all these fucking things to talk about. And I'll be honest with you. I don't feel like fucking doing it. So how about we say fuck that shit? I mean, I'm looking at the mic, man. If you're listening, it's like me and you together, right here, right now. We're just gonna, fuck the podcast, okay? All right? I'm putting the paper down. I'm putting this notepad down. Put the paper down and step away from the calculator. I'm putting it down. You don't have to sit here and go, oh my God, this guy. Oh, he's talking about nothing. It's so fucking boring. Oh, this guy makes me want to kill myself. This guy actually makes me feel like I have a better life. Just listening to him talk makes me feel better about myself. Don't you like people like that? See, that's why you gotta hear me. You gotta keep listening. The more you listen to me, the better you'll feel about yourself. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make people feel good. Any way I can. That's right. Fucking stupid, dude. I am stupid. Really, I really am. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I have all this stuff written down. I have 3 podcasts written down already. I have this bar rescue thing, and then I have this other podcast. It's a whole separate one right there, and then I got another one right here. That's 2 podcasts right there. And I got this bar rescue giant story. So I got 2 to 3, and then I got all these other fuck that shit, dude. I'm not gonna do it, alright? We're just gonna chit chat. We're just gonna shoot the shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about, but I got 10 seconds to figure it out because we're hitting the 10-minute mark here. I'll come up with something in 5, 4, 3, 2. Clear the head. All right. Let's talk about Well, let's talk about my parking ticket. No, see, now I'm going to start talking about the stuff I was going to talk about. Because they're like, no, the parking ticket, it's so incredible. It's not even the parking ticket. It's a failure to wear a seatbelt. That's a big crime. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. It's the emotional stress that I have. Dude, do you understand the emotional stress I have endured over the last 30 days? Just having to worry about coming to this court date because there is no dollar amount, and it says right here, I have to. It says I have. Where does it say on here that I don't have to show up? And have been ordered to appear in Hales Corners. Oh, Jesus. I'm ordered to appear. So what are you going to give me for a seatbelt ticket? What's the dollar amount there? Like how big is a seatbelt fine here? I thought they were $10. This says here, I never even read that. I have been cited for the violation above mentioned and have been ordered to appear. Ooh, I have to show up? Dude, that's crazy. And what is that? Is that a 5 or a 9? Because, I have a hard time. Maybe I'm a little slow here, guy. Doesn't look like a complete fucking, idiot. In consideration of my being released on my own personal recognizance, I am executing this personal recognizance bond. I know I said that wrong. I don't fucking care. With the understanding that should I fail to stipulate to the violation by the above court date or fail to appear. Fail to stipulate to the above violation. Well, it doesn't say I can pay it. Violation above court date. Where is there a dollar amount? There is no dollar amount. By the above court date or fail to appear, Hills Corners Municipal Court on the above date and time, the court shall enter a plea of no contest to the above charge on my behalf and further enter judgment of a forfeiture plus all costs and penalty assessment. What costs and penalty assessment? Like, did I get into an accident? Is there like some sort of the insurance claim? There's like a $20 surcharge fee because the guy to come out here, see the car, look at it. I don't know. Fees and surcharges and you want to water down me with fucking all right, it's $99 plus tax and fees and shipping and surcharges and a miscellaneous something. And then by your time you're done with it, it's a fucking $2,000 item. You're scratching your head going, why the fuck is this $2,000? They're like, oh, you don't want the 27-year, insurance plan or whatever? No, I don't. Just listen, let me read this shit. In consideration of my being released on my own personal recognizance, I am executing this personal recognizance bond with the understanding that should I fail to stipulate to the violation by the court date or fail to appear, I have to show up. I don't know why it says that like that. In the Hales Corners Municipal Court on the above date and time, the court shall enter a plea of no contest to the above charge. So if I don't show up, they're going to enter a plea of no contest on my behalf and enter a judgment of a forfeiture. Well, what's a forfeiture? Doesn't even say on here. Plus all costs and penalty assessment. What do you mean? Plus all costs. Okay, it's a failure to wear a seatbelt. You're making me come to court. So you can make me come... Dude, I don't understand the world we're living in, dude. Do you understand this, man? Are you grasping, what's going on here when you read this? Is it just me? I mean, I have a low comprehension level. I'm not that smart. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying that because that's true. I'm not that smart. I mean, I'm smart in certain ways, But I'm not, like, I'm not book smart. You know, I can't read and, like, retain info that well. But I'm pretty sure I'm spot on when I say that if somebody gives you a ticket, like let's say you're driving down the road and you're speeding and the cop pulls you over and he goes, here's a ticket, it's $87.50, you can show up at court or just pay the ticket. You could go online 24 minutes later and 10 minutes, whatever later and pay that fine. Well, probably got to wait a day or two, but you can pay that fine. If the fine was $87.50, then guess what? You're going to pay $87.50. That's all you're going to have to pay. There is nothing else. 2 days later, it's $87.50 or, show up in court. Well, you pay the $87.50. Okay? So, but it's really kind of funny the way they word it. If you don't show up at court, the court shall enter a plea of no contest to the above charge, failure to wear my seatbelt, on my behalf. And further enter judgment of a forfeiture. Okay, so that's the fine. That should be it. It's a failure to wear seatbelt, $10, $20 ticket, whatever it is. But then it says judgment of a forfeiture plus all costs and penalty assessment, which amount will not be less than the amount entered on the citation. Oh, that's nice. And that my failure to pay within 30 days after date of judgment, are you listening? Failure to pay the fine. I got a failure to wear a seatbelt. Do you understand that? Right? Failure to wear a seatbelt. So, my failure to pay within 30 days after date of the judgment. So basically, if I don't pay the fine within 30 days of judgment, and I got court on the 2nd. So on the 2nd, they're going to enter, if I show up or don't show up, they're going to enter a plea for me, and then I got 30 days by October 10th, or October 2nd, to pay the fine. Okay? And if I don't pay it, it will result in the issuance of an order committing me to the House of Correction, which is a jail, for a period of up to 30 days, and or the suspension of my driver's license for a period of up to 2 years. Are you fucking kidding me? For a failure to wear a seatbelt ticket? And you know what the funny thing is? It's because, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, this ticket right here, this is their probably all-in-one ticket. I don't know. Maybe this is just their little seatbelt notepad. Yeah, well, we got a little seatbelt notepad thing. We just use that, for seatbelts. Or is this the thing that they give everybody all the time? Is this the thing they give everybody all the time? Because it's like, how can you put me in jail for 30 days for a seatbelt ticket? Like, you get like $50 a day or $25 a day or whatever. The seatbelt ticket can't be more than $100. I know that. That's only 4 days in jail. That's why it says period of up to 30 days. And or suspension of my driver's license for up to 2 years. I mean, I pay a car payment, I pay insurance, I pay my registration every year, and I do all this stuff correctly. And then because I don't wear my seatbelt, can I ask you a question? Who gives a fuck? Do you give a fuck? That's the question. Do you care? Can I ask every single person that's ever going to hear this, do you give a rat's ass if I wear my seatbelt? It's just a way for them to make money. I don't care. I know you don't care. Everybody knows nobody gives a shit. Here they are still writing tickets. Why? Because nobody sits there and says, fuck you and your seatbelt tickets. We're not doing it. How about this? How about every single person just say, hey, there's a big, huge thing going around that nobody's wearing their seatbelt tickets, and the cops are pulling people over, and people are going to court going, nope, nope. And when people come into court, they bring all their friends with that never even got pulled over, and they just say, you can suspend my license too, and then there's no drivers with a license. What are you going to do? Tell everybody not to drive? You could halt the economy. Halt. Bring it to a stop. Let's stop this madness. Man, let's stop them. Let's stop them. You can bring this shit down, dude. You fucking band together. Nobody wants to. You can make them do whatever you want. What are you going to do? You ain't going to do that because you're a
vagina.
My woman's pissed at me. Just like everybody else. Yeah, how can you suspend my license for 2 years when I like do all this to have a license and this and that? Now, it's like, I don't pay the ticket. I mean, honestly, it's fine. You have to, like, you know, say something so, like, I'll actually pay it, right? I get it. But how many times has somebody killed somebody else because they didn't wear their seatbelt? If I get into a horrible accident and I kill the driver and I'm wearing my seatbelt or not, and I kill the other driver, me wearing my seatbelt wouldn't have saved his life. Right? What the fuck? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think there's only one instance where that, you know, could happen. You're driving, you get into an accident, I fly through my windshield and like go into his car, fly through his windshield and then hit him, striking him, killing him. How many times that happened? Never? That's a pretty good guess. I don't know if that's ever happened. I don't think it has. Be honest with you. I don't think that's ever happened. And I know if I get into a car accident and I'm wearing my seatbelt and I kill you, or I'm not wearing my seatbelt and I kill you, and either way, I'm not going to sit there and go, well, I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Maybe if I would have had my seatbelt on, maybe I would have saved his life.
Don't be stupid. Fucking idiot. We're not playing that game here, people. We're not playing that game. Ah. Come on, kitty. You got me a kitty cocktail.
Got me a kitty cocktail.
That's right. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty cat. Kitty cat.
I don't know. I'm lost. I was found, then I'm lost.
Now I'm back. Baby.
Ow. And so I'm sure probably this is just their all-in-one, always little ticket thing they hand out to everybody, you know? And, well, I'm not going to be able to come to court there. I'm going to call in and say, you know, I'm not going to be able to make it, and I really don't want a judgment, so can I get it? Can I get pushed off a month? No. It's like fucking with them. So now my woman's like, well, you're really going to put your seatbelt in? It's like, well, my car doesn't have tinted windows like yours does, and I don't feel like having to go to court every fucking month. These cops here, man, this is like ridiculous. I hate this fucking city. I hate this fucking town. I've already worn out my welcome here. I don't want to be here anymore. I feel like it's Oconomowoc. It's like, oh, 10,000 people. We know who the bad ones are. Let's drive by their house every 5 minutes. Yeah, well, I'm a bad guy. If I was living in the hood, the cops wouldn't give me a second look every day, all day. I could fucking sit there and do whatever the fuck I want. No, but here, shit. You take a guy that all he does is like want to smoke some, let's say, weed on his porch and drink some beers and listen to some music, but he never does anything else other than that. That's him being a bad guy. You put him in the middle of the hood around a bunch of crack dealers and shit and people shooting each other and stuff and shit. Dude, that guy's a dream. That guy's like, that's the nicest guy in the whole neighborhood. That guy's awesome. Don't mess with old Freddy. Good old Wilson over there.
Wilson over there. It's money, baby. It's money.
So, you know, you take that same fucking clown and stick him in Beverly Hills. And they're like, and he's in a little trailer because it's all he can afford. And they're like, oh, we got to keep an eye on this guy. This guy's bad news. Like, that's what, you know. You know what I mean? Right? Right? No. Right? Yeah. Anyways. Sorry about the snorting. Yeah, it's just annoying. I gotta go to this court date. It's like, really? You fucking cunt. I don't want to go. I hate you. Fuck your seatbelt citation. I mean, dude. I don't understand. Well, they're nailing people. They're like, we're doing seatbelt checks today. And, like, the date was the 3rd and court's on the 2nd. So they're, like, doing them, like, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd probably. And everybody's showing up to court on that one day. It's just so stupid, dude. Like, I am over it, you know? And she's like, well, you wearing your seatbelt a lot. It's like, yeah, because I don't want to go to court. Fuck this shit. I mean, I know that, I guarantee you, and it's true, it's a fact. There are people out there that have lived because they didn't wear their seatbelt, and they have also died because they didn't wear their seatbelt. It's true, both ways. And then, same with the other thing. There's people that have lived because they wore their seatbelt, and there's people that have died because they wore their seatbelt. You know what I mean? You wear your seatbelt and don't. Some accidents, it's going to help you when you don't wear it. Some accidents, it's going to hurt you. Some accidents, going to help you when you do wear it. Some accidents, that's going to hurt you. I don't know. You got shrapnel flying through airbags coming in your eyeball. What does it matter anyways? You're worried about the seatbelt? Oh, I still got an old airbag. If I get into an accident, I'm going to have shrapnel coming through my brain right now, at this moment. So, can you answer me that? The seatbelt ain't going to save my life. I don't wear the seatbelt for a reason. If I wear the seatbelt, I'm going to stay right here, and then the shrapnel is going to hit my eye. So I'm trying to dodge the shrapnel. So if I get into an accident, like I'm going to like lean right, the seatbelt can't hold me. When the seatbelt's tight, you can't go anywhere. You're locked right there. And then the shrapnel's is going to come. No, I don't want to do that. When I get in an accident, I'm going to float to the right, avoid that shrapnel. I'm leaning. He's leaning. He's leaning. He's leaning. Avoid that shrapnel, baby. Coming from that Takata. The Takata bag. That's a great fucking company, you know? Let's get some more companies going over there and let's have China build everything. It's a good idea. Because all the fucking manufacturing in this country is going right down the tubes. It's like built in America on GMA. Yeah, because there's only like 12 companies left. That's why you can do specials about it. Now we'll irritate about that. No. Yeah, a little irritated about the failure to wear the seatbelt. Tell ya. So, no. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I say that with all respect, sir. With all due respect. You kiss my ass, motherfucker! You kiss my ass! Bitch! Trifling ass bitch! Alright. Old people. I was in the... I got this little stupid note here. Old people, Sprite. I was looking at the Sprites. There's a 6-pack for $4.29, 16.9 ounces. Let's round up to 17. That's 102 ounces. Okay? 4.29 or $4.29 for 102 ounces. Okay? 6-pack bottles. They had 8-pack bottles for $5.49, so that's $1.20 more exactly. And they're 12-ounce bottles instead of 16.9, so they're really small. They were like, the 12 ounces, they're like really shorties, and the 16.9 looked like a regular, like so, you know. So, 8-pack of 12 ounces is only 96 ounces for $5.49. And the other one's $4.29. And the lady's like looking at it, they walk by and they go, the chick saw that I was looking at the Sprite, and then I walked away, and then I looked, and she's looking at the Sprite. And the guy walks by in the cart then, like, right, 20 seconds later, and he walks by, and he's like, we don't drink Sprite, 7-Up. I'm, like, laughing inside. And the lady's like, I like Sprite. I drink Sprite sometimes. And he's like, we don't drink Sprite. We drink 7-Up. And I'm just thinking to myself, you're fucking 85 years old and you don't even know what each other's like. Or did you know once upon a time? But you forgot because you're getting senile and you're forgetting shit? Or did you like, do you do this every time in a grocery store? She looks at the Sprite. You go, we don't drink Sprite. She's like, I like Sprite. He's like, we're doing 7-Up. Okay. Anyway, so they were looking at it. And they went and got their 7-Up. And they were coming by Sprite. I'm like, hey, look. They actually bought the 6-pack. Or they bought the 8-pack. And I'm like, well, look, the 8-pack, because it's 8, and I explain it real fast. I'm like, it's 8, they're 12 ounces. That's only 96 ounces for $5.49. The other one, they're 17 ounces. Yeah, it's only a 6-pack, but you actually get more. You get 102 ounces. I already did the math, just sitting there in the aisle. And I'm like, you get 6 more ounces. Like, who gives a shit about that? But you get more, and it's $1.20 less. So why would you want to spend $1.20 more and get less soda? And he's like, I like the convenience of the smaller bottles. I'm like, I literally said, I'm like, well, you could just and I grabbed one, the 6-pack, and I grabbed the bigger ones. I'm like, and I went to I'm going to twist off the cap. I'm like, hey, just drink it down halfway, fill it up, and then put it in the fridge, He's like, oh, we don't care. We got money like that. We're rich. He literally said, oh, we don't care. We got money. We can waste on this. I guarantee you next time he goes to the store, he's doing the math. He's like, all right, nobody's looking. All right, grab the pen and paper. Hey, that guy's on to something here. This guy's got a good point. I wrote it on a bag. A little baggie. There's a cookie bag. Bobo Baggins, Bobo. Right, Bobo? Well, people, we're 33 minutes in. I haven't talked about shit. I'm really pissed off. And then I got a parking ticket. Where do you want me to park, you cunt? They give us one parking spot. We have 3 cars. We get a garage and a parking spot, and then there's supposed to be visitor parking. There's no visitor parking where we moved. We're living in the same place, but we changed apartments. We got an upper now with vaulted ceilings. Can you hear the echo? Echo. 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 Okay, that was me. I have you fooled there. Oh, well, I had you on the ropes. I was doing yup. I was like, one more shot to the kidneys and he might drop. But then I said, I'm done. Well, I was recording this podcast. I was going to do it 2-3 fucking weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Jeez, has it been that long? I knew you would buy alcohol with the $20. I knew Jenny would say that. I wrote it down. Let's see what this. How does that work? Okay, I can't drive, can't walk. You know what I find funny? Straight up, drinking and driving. I got a problem with that. I'll tell you that right now. I got a problem. I'll tell you that right now. Buddy. Yeah, you wanna rumble in the sprumble? Blumble? I think so. I didn't think so. Bubble, what are you doing? Man. So, I hope you guys are still listening. Don't off yourself yet. Just hang in there. I got some good stuff coming up. Oh, shit. Let's see. Yeah, so back to drinking and driving. Hey, sorry, I just had this thought. I gotta go off the rails here real quick from the DUI stuff, real quick. Here's a little tidbit about me and my personality, and this is a major, I was gonna say flaw. I don't know if it's a flaw, but I think it's a problem. And I don't know if anybody else has this, if this is anybody else's problem. But when people talk to me, somebody asks you these goofy fucking questions, you know, and you're just sitting there like, did you really just ask me that? Like, okay, I'll give you the answer quick, and then you keep going on and on and on. And somebody's like, you know, hey, don't tell anybody. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody. And then they kind of like, well, you know, I'm just making sure. It's like, at that point, okay, now to me, you are fucking with my intelligence. It's like if somebody says, well, like, don't ever tell anybody. Like Jenny's got this friend, and he moved to Michigan, and he's gonna grow marijuana legally and this and that. And if we were to move there, and then he opens up an office, and then she's gonna process, and then I could grow legally, and I could hear him saying like, don't tell anybody where I live. And right away, I don't even want to say, well, yeah, man, that goes without saying. I would never say nothing. And most people, right there, if somebody says that to you, somebody says, hey, don't tell anybody where I live, man. And you say, yeah, man, I would never say anything. You should know me better than that. Or, yeah, I would never say anything. Don't worry about it. Usually they never say, okay, cool. And that's it. If that was it, then it would be fine. But in my experience, that is never it. And I can't handle anything more than just that. I can't. I can't handle the fucking stupid ass shit, dude. You say to me, hey man, just, you know, don't tell anybody where I live. Yeah, man, I know better now. I'm not a fucking idiot. That's my response. I'm never like, oh yeah, I would never say anything. It's just like, because I feel like you're sticking to my intelligence. And people say, well, why do you get so offensive right away? Why are you so abrasive? All he did was tell you something. All he did was just kind of inform you like, hey, just, you know, please don't, make sure you don't tell anybody where I live. That's not a bad thing. All you have to do is say, yeah, no problem. I would never say anything. Yeah, but I can't be nice like that. I mean, I am being nice in my eyes by saying, yeah, man, I'm not a fucking idiot. Don't, you know. To me, it's just, you know, I come from this standpoint right here. And I can give you a million analogies. Here's one right now. I just came up with it. Do you have a friend out there? Is he normal? Do you worry about him killing somebody? Do you go tell him? Do you ask him? Do you say, hey man, I just want to make sure you're not going to go kill anybody, are you? And does your friend say, I mean, just think about that already. If you were to go up to somebody and say, hey man, like your friend, like, hey man, I just want to make sure, like, you know, you're not going to go kill anybody, are you? Do you think, have you ever said that? Have you ever thought that about your friend? Probably not. Well, maybe some of you. You got some fucking psychos out there. It's like, my friend's nuts, he's got a gun. Hey dude, don't get drunk and wasted, go kill somebody tonight. Hey man, I won't. Don't worry. Oh, I'm sure there are some crazies like that. That have to say, hey man, don't go kill nobody. But I'm just like talking normal people, let's say, right? Okay? I've never said that to a friend. I've never said, hey man, don't go kill anybody tonight. I would never think about saying that. Because I'm not worried about it. You know? Now, the guy, he's growing marijuana legally or not, he's like worried about me he's worried about people finding out where he lives and having his shit taken. Getting robbed and shit like that, all that stuff, right? That's what he's worried about. And I don't know. Just trying to wrap my head around the fact of why I'm like that. But I don't know. For me, if somebody says, like imagine if somebody were to say, you would never say it to your friend because you're not worried about it. Okay, so could you imagine if somebody said to you, "Hey man, don't go killing anybody tonight"? Would you honestly just say like and not be offended at all and be like, "Oh no, I won't. Thanks for caring." Is that really what you'd fucking say? Hey, don't kill anybody tonight. All right, you're not gonna, are you? No, I won't. Thanks for caring. No, you're gonna be like, dude, are you fucking serious? Kill somebody? What do you think I am, an idiot? What do you think I am, a psycho? Like that offends me. Like I can't wrap my head around. Somebody saying, "Hey man, don't tell anybody where I live." It's like, okay, I won't tell anybody where you live. What do you think I am, a fucking idiot? Well, dude, don't get mad. Well, no, I'm not getting mad, but you're taking me like I'm a fucking retard, and I would say something. No, I'm just making sure you don't. Okay, well, how come you never say to me, "Hey, don't go kill anybody tonight"? Why don't you say it? Well, I'm not worried about you doing that. Okay, because I wouldn't, right? Okay, because I'm not a fucking idiot, right? Okay, well then, if I'm not an idiot, and I wouldn't do that, why do you think I would kill somebody? Or why do you? If I wouldn't do that, why do you think I would say somebody where you live? You're insulting my intelligence, and you're calling me an idiot. You're calling me a moron. If somebody says, "Here, let me hold the baby," and they're holding the baby, and somebody says, "Don't drop the baby." If you're like watching the baby, yeah, I'll watch the baby for like an hour, and they're like, "Okay, well, don't leave the house, go somewhere and leave the baby sitting on the floor and walk away for 5 minutes and come back, the baby will be gone." Yeah, no shit, retard. Is that how it works? Is I supposed to watch the baby or walk away from the baby? Did I say I was going to watch the baby or walk away from the baby? I don't need you to say, "Here, watch the baby." I'll watch the baby for an hour, okay. Well, don't take your eyes off it. That doesn't happen. The baby thing. Just don't insult my intelligence with dumb fucking questions. Like, you should automatically assume that I know certain things because I'm not an idiot. Okay? Thank you very much. So, what do you do? Do you drive to the bar, have 4 or 5 and drive home? That little buzz? Why don't you have 2 or 3 on the way to the bar and then not have anything there? Have a couple glasses of water and then go home. You're driving there and you're drinking on the way, but by the time you catch the buzz, you're pulling in. Like if the bar is 20 minutes away and you have 2 beers on the way, who gives a fuck? And then when you're there, you have 2 or 3, and then you come home, that's 5 beers. Or you could drive there and have 5 there and drive home. I think it's better to leave your house. If you're driving somewhere, it's an hour away. Leave your house with a 6-pack, drink 3 on the hour way there, and then 3 over the next 2 hours, and then have a couple glasses of water, a little bite to eat, and then drive home, than it is to just drive there sober and then drink all those beers in like the 2 hours you're there. Eat something, come home. You're spacing out over more time. If you're going to have 3 beers, what's better? Let's say you're going to be somewhere for a half hour. So it takes an hour to get there. So you drive an hour there. You drink 3 beers in a half hour and then you drive home. Or you have your 3 beers you have 2 beers on the way there during that first hour and then 1 beer that half hour and then you drive home. Which one is better for you? Is it better to drive to the place sober, drink there, and then right when you're done drinking, drive home? Or is it better to drink on the way there and then drink water when you're at the place and then drive home? I don't know. So my buddy got stopped walking down the fucking road. Oh, I'm drunk. Well, yeah, and you can't walk down the street. Well, I don't have money for a cab. Well, then you gotta, I don't know. Yeah, I can't sleep in my car. The bar closed. I can't walk down the street. What can I do? Can't walk down the street. The bar's closed. It's awesome. Good times. If you got no money, you can't get a cab, you can't stay at the bar, this and that, you know. In a free society, man, this conversation wouldn't even last this long. The police are here to serve and protect. Okay, well then give me a fucking ride home. Help me. Be a good guy, not a shithole. Not a shit guy, you asswipe. You know? How about you fucking step up to the plate there, Mr. fucking Lawman? Hey there, Mr. Johnny Law. I'm Mr. Johnny Lawman. Let's have a law that says I can't fuck you in the ass unless it's for entertainment. Did you know that? I can't do my wife in a bum unless I have a camera. You know what? I am so sick and tired of this shit, dude. Wasting my fucking time here, man. I'm just burning fucking daylight. Anyone that's smart. I'll never pay for that $10 parking ticket. You know why? I'll just get the money from somebody else. Who gives a fuck? Wasting time. Idiot laws. Let's have a law that says I can't fuck in the ass unless it's for entertainment. Anyone that's smart already sees the flaw in that statement. And the lack of laughing out loud there tells me we got some stupid people in this comedy club. That's funny. I'm a funny guy. What are you going to do? And I'm going to leave you with this note here. God, what another shitty podcast. Maybe one day I can get a decent podcast out at one time. Well, if I had some advertisers and I had some people writing in, then maybe I could give you a good podcast, huh? I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. I can't do it anymore. All right. So I still got the bar rescue shit. I still got this. I didn't do any of this podcast. Oh my god. Meh. Oh yeah, I did the seatbelt thing. I guess I talked about one thing. That's good. Hungry like the wolf. Change My Mind by Migos. Migos. And Avery Wilson. Avery. Wilson. Wilson. Change My Mind by Migos. Migos. Check it out. Great song, man. Hey, podcast, man. Dude, Bad Grandpa, that is a fucking hilarious show. When he's in the bingo place and he pulls out the blender, my god, a fucking genius, dude. So, I'll hit you up tomorrow, guys. I'm hoping you guys have a great day. Have a great night, everybody. Say hello to all your loved ones. And I love you, Mom and Dad, if you can hear me up there in the heavens. Up there in the heavens! Oh, God. I'm gonna get emotional. I love you, son. Jordan. I love you, Carmen. So, at least it's on one podcast. You'll probably never hear that, but oh well. At least it's out there. I love you. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you listening. I think you're fucking amazing, and yeah, that's pretty much a wrap. Well, I could talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, but what's the point? Because nobody's fucking listening. Nobody's listening anyways, Johnny. It don't matter. It don't matter, Johnny. Alright. Now, no bullshit. You guys are fucking stellar people. I couldn't have done it without you. I couldn't have done it without you. It means so much to me. Alright. Love you all. Don't forget, life's short, so wear long socks. Go fuck off. Shut up.